So this is one of my favorite knives. This isn't a really fancy knife. It's just a WR Case and Sons Sodbuster, the full size Sodbuster, not the Sodbuster Junior. One of the reasons I really like this knife is just the traditional design of it. You know, this is a design that's been around for a long time, and I just really like classic looking things. Um, you know, I just like the way they look. But it's also a knife that works very well. It's a slip joint, so obviously you're not going to open it like one handed or anything. Um, there might be some sort of way to do that, but I mean, I don't really care because generally, if I'm using a knife, it's just to cut open boxes or, cut through some tape or some packaging or something. It's not that I'm using a knife to, defend myself or anything. That's why we have guns. Um, you know. So anyway, this is one of my favorite knives. It's made by WR Case and Sons. I've been carrying this every day now for the past like 2 or 3 months. I put the Benchmade with the rest of my knives for right now because I love the Benchmade, but the Benchmade's a $150 knife, and I don't know, it's not really a necessary thing to have that high quality of a knife for what I need. This knife is like $40, I think. I think that's what I paid for it. I did buy this in like February of 2015, 2016. I think it's 2016. Yeah. I bought it in February of 2016, so almost 2 years ago. Um, yeah, it's 2018 now. Isn't that crazy? Um, but yeah, so yeah, this is the one with the blue handles. They also have one that's like a yellowish kind of color handles. The blue one comes with this blade that's like got machining marks on it. The yellow one, every yellow one that I've ever seen is at a pretty high polished blade. So I don't know why that is, but it doesn't really bother me. I think this is made out of some sort of, yeah, like 4138 steel, I believe, is what that means right there. Um, the average AR-15 barrel is made out of 4150, I believe. So this is not the hardest steel, obviously. It's not going to hold an edge like my Benchmade or any like really high quality quote unquote knife, because I think this is a pretty high quality knife. But the blade is going to dull faster than like your 154 cm or whatever other kind of fancy blade steels you can think of. I'm not really a blade steel nerd, so I don't really know that much about blade steels. All I know is that this doesn't hold an edge as well as my 154 cm Benchmade, but I also know that this knife is way easier to sharpen than my 154 cm Benchmade. This knife is way easier to sharpen. Like, it might not hold an edge as well, but when it takes you 10 minutes to put a razor sharp edge on it, it doesn't really bother me that it dulls faster. Yeah, so this is just a quick little video on one of my favorite knives.